Wrestling with Weed, the podcast. As usual, a pothead can't show up on time. You know, they always late. We waiting on Cookie to pop in right now, but that's cool because that gives me a little time to make a few announcements. Look, this is Wrestling with Weed, the podcast. And what we do here is we're going to bring wrestlers and weed together. Trust me, there's a ton of wrestlers out there that smoke weed. A lot of them won't admit it. A lot of them don't want it to be known. And I'm not going to snitch any of them out, but they do. It's, you know, you always hear about the alcohol. You hear about the bad drugs, the cocaine, the meth, or whatever the fuck else, all the pills. But hey, a lot of wrestlers smoke weed. They work every night of the week. And it don't bother them at all. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to let people know, you know, pot's got a new, it's kind of been decriminalized, destigmatized. The medical's kind of going around. More and more states are picking it up, and even recreational. There's several states that's done picked up and adopted full recreational if you're 21 years old. Hey, I love it, man. I can't believe it. But look, while we're waiting on Cookie, I want to make a few announcements. The first announcement, Buster Unmasked this Wednesday. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not going to say for sure yet, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nix went dark on me. She hadn't replied to anything in about a week. You know, I say a lot of things that people don't like a lot of times. So I don't know if that was it. I don't know if someone told her not to come on. I really don't know. I'm just spitballing at this point. But more than likely, I don't think it's going to happen. But Buster Unmasked will continue, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to make an announcement right here. I've been thinking about it all day. I'm doing no more live filming, and I am going to have guests on Buster Unmasked, but not like you normally see it. All right, we got Mark McGee. He's already in here. He said, "Good evening, brother." What's up, Mark? Good to see you in here. I know you are a pretty heavy advocate of pot, so I'm glad to have you here. Like I said, we're waiting on Cookie. You know how potheads are. They always late. I'm on time, but they always late. So he should be cooking in. But look, here's the thing about Buster Unmasked. Truth be told, it compromises my integrity. And here's why. The whole concept of the show is fueled upon guests. Okay, so your whole show is based on being able to get guests. And here's the thing. When you need to get guests and you're looking to get guests, even if it's unsaid, I feel like it compromises my integrity in being able to say what I want to say, what needs to be said, and what should be said. Here's the thing. You piss people off, they don't come on, you got no guests, you got no show. But here's the thing. At the first of last year at the end, I made a statement that said, I probably wasn't doing no filming then, wasn't going to film anymore, none of that. But what I was going to do is start going to these shows, buying a ticket as a fan, and then giving my thoughts and opinions on what I seen. Well, it's hard to do when you go at these places and film because it's never been said. Nobody's ever said, hey, you can come here and film, but just don't say nothing bad about it. It's never been said, but it's kind of a unwritten understanding. These people let you come into their company, let you come into their buildings, they let you film. You know, it's courtesy to try not to call out all the stupid shit you might see. And here's the thing. I am through censoring myself in any way whatsoever. Buster Unmasked will continue. Hey, I've got some big time KAW updates coming up. I got one next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but September 13th. I'll have Johnny Morton on here. He's with the PKAW. They're the guys who are bringing KAW back for this reunion tour. He'll be on September 13th. September 20th on a Wednesday, I got Sleazy E. Hey, this dude's not just a wrestler. He is a songwriter. He's a singer. He even does a little bit of acting here and there. We're going to have him on. Like I said, KAW, we're going to start the very first update on September 13th. And then the first show is on October 26th in Jackson. Between now and then, we should have 3 updates leading up to that show. Do 3 shows on the KAW, the PKAW, and the reunion tour. So, hey, we're going to do stuff, but what I'm not going to do anymore, I'm not going to censor myself whatsoever. If you don't like the truth, that's your fucking problem. It's not mine. I'm here to tell you my opinions, my thoughts. And over these past 3 years, I've tried to help the wrestling business as much as I could. It's hard. Nobody wants it. You can't take these young guys and you can't pull them aside and say, hey, man, I seen that. Won't you? You can't give them no advice because most of them won't accept it. Not all of them, but most of them. They look at you like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about when you just got through watching garbage out in the ring. And that's not everybody, and that's not all the time. Every one of these companies around here have good things and bad things. Just like any other wrestling, man. It is what it is. If it's good, I'm going to call it out. If it's the shits, I'm going to say it's the shits from this point on. Here's the thing about Buster Unmasked. I see people with podcasts, and I see all the time on Facebook, hey, if you want to be a guest on our show, just hit us up. Anybody, it don't matter who the fuck it is, we'll put you on. That ain't Buster Unmasked. That ain't what I do. Promise you this, any person, any wrestler, any talent, anybody that's ever been on Buster Unmasked, you were there for a reason. You were there because you either did something that intrigued me, inspired me. You did something that made me want to talk to you. I promise you that. I don't just bring guests on just to have guests because I don't care about that. I want to talk to people I want to talk to. I want to talk to people who, like I said, they inspired me or intrigued me. Something triggered me to feel like I needed to bring them on and talk to them. So anybody that's ever been on Buster Unmasked, I promise you this, you were special. You were at least special to me. That's what I'm saying. This ain't the podcast where, hey, anybody can just come on, just hit us up. It don't matter who you are. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If you don't do something that makes me want to talk to you, this ain't the podcast for you. And if you've ever been invited on, been on, or whatever, then trust me, there was something about you special enough for make me want to bring you on. And it's as simple as that. And from this point on, I will have guests from time to time, but only guests. I ain't going to say only guests that I want because I've wanted everybody on. But I'm going to only have guests that understand, hey, take my words for what they are. Look, I ain't out here bashing people. Everybody knows that. I'm usually trying to help the business. If I see something bad or something that's done that shouldn't have been done, obviously nobody in the dressing rooms are calling it out, so somebody needs to bring it to these people's attention. It's simple as that. So Buster Unmasked will continue without a doubt. But from now on, you're really going to get Buster Unmasked. No more bullshit. No more fucking around. If you don't like what I say, either get over it or get gone. Simple as that. And look, I see my man is down in the studio. Pothead was late, but he's here. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, this dude right here, he's a manager. He's a wrestler. He is a connoisseur of the cannabis. Some people call him the Wizard of Weed, but all of us, we all know him as Mr. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the one and only Cookie St. James.
What up,
Cookie?
Buster?
What's up, dude? Oh,
What's
shit. You got the Cookie St. James belt, too, huh?
Got the belt. Got the belt.
Damn, see, look. I waited all day to smoke, and I can tell right now, you already fried, man.
I smoke a little bit, Buster. Hey, I'm not the stoner guy who smokes all day, blunts and all that shit. I'm just a joint guy who just smokes a little bit.
Well, you hit me up this morning. Cookie hit me up this morning and said, look, man, don't mind, roll a joint out of that Kush mints because I want to see how it burns. And I'm thinking, I'm a pipe guy. I smoke by myself. Only on special occasions that if somebody's around for me to smoke with, but I'm a pipe guy. I'll be honest, Cookie, I hadn't rolled a joint in 10 fucking years. But I rolled that Kush Mints joint just for you, my man.
Hey, I'm rolling a joint for you guys. I'm using my trusty zigzag papers.
There you go.
I like to put the old-fashioned tailgates on them. I don't know if anybody knows anything about them tailgates.
I call them boats. Make a little boat out of that shit, man. So
Yeah,
that weed can just float in there perfectly, man.
Okay, there we go.
So I guess we're gonna start with joints. Then I was gonna ask you that. What
Yeah,
are we gonna
I'd
start
like
with,
to
man?
smoke the joint. It don't matter. Hey, look, I'm not here to smoke down with you, Buster. You probably can outsmoke me. I done got old, man.
Dude, you ain't the only one.
Hey, I come from an era though. When we was young, we all chip in $10 a piece and buy $40 quarter bags of Reggie. You know, and
there you go.
We would smoke that whole quarter ounce in one day. We'd make sure nobody's leaving with the bag.
Look, compared to the weed now, pretty much all the weed back then, especially if it come from Mexico, was all Reggie, man. You know. Well, look, Cookie, while you rolling, man, why don't we talk a little bit? You know, this is Wrestling with Weed. It's technically the first video episode, but a lot of people may not know. You know, a couple of years ago, I actually did a couple of these, but they were fully audio. You might catch them out on Anchor, Spotify, even if they're still up. I hadn't even fucked with none of that shit in so long. I do not know. But originally, this was an all audio podcast, and now it's video. And you know, this is the very first episode, and there's no other person that come to mind when I thought about doing the very first Wrestling with Weed, the podcast, other than Cookie St. James. You had to be the first guest. Promise you, this show might not even be happening if you wasn't the first guest.
I appreciate that, Buster. I mean, I'm kind of like my street name, wrestling name. You mentioned it. People pretty well put me with weed. I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth. You mention my name, first thing they think about is weed.
I like it, the taste of it already, Cookie.
This is gas cake, Buster.
Yeah, I put out a thing a little while ago, putting your weed against my weed, my bubbler against your bone, just to hype this shit up, man. But we basically just gonna sit here, smoke, talk about wrestling. Hey, we're gonna talk about weed wrestling. Look, I didn't get a chance to get with you before I come on. I was gonna ask you this, but I went around and scavenged some pictures of you. Some pictures by yourself, some with actually some famous fucking people, man. I figured if it's okay with you, maybe we can I'll pull some up on the show here and there, and you can kind of take us back to that moment and tell us about it. What do you think?
If I still remember it, I will.
Well, look, man, I gotta hit this thing again. Man.
Is anybody watching us right now?
Yeah, we got about 8 people.
Oh yeah. Well, you 8 people, put your face to the screen.
Hold on, we got some comments. I'm sitting here smoking and shit, not paying attention. This is another Mark McGee comment. He said, exactly. I don't like to promote trash style matches of any of my two wrestling Facebook page. And I understand that, Mark. Look, here's the thing. Like I said, all these companies, there's a lot of good and some bad in all of them. There's not none out there around this area that I think is 100% trash. But they're sprinkled. They're salt and peppered with good and bad, dude. And, you know, like I said, Cookie, I don't know if you know this, but this podcast, well, Buster Unmasked kind of started. Mark Manley and West Coast Mike hit me up at the first of the year. And of course, I'd made some posts on Facebook that stirred up a lot of shit, which I seem to always do, Cookie. And so they asked me, hey, what do you think about doing a podcast? And truthfully, I thought they were just asking me to be on their podcast once. I didn't know till the first fucking show was over that this was supposed to be a permanent thing. You know, when we got off the air, I'm like, damn. I said, them motherfuckers worked me, man. I said, I thought I was just going to appear on this thing one time on their shit. I didn't know they was going to name it after me and all this shit. But it was originally based on me getting heat, and that was kind of the premise. You know, and it kind of sidetracked me, Cookie. I'll be honest with you. It sidetracked me big time on what my original plans were. But look, enough about me. Let's talk about Cookie St. James. Here's the thing. Let's get this comment of Mark out. It says, I'll smoke enough for all of us. I'm a joint, blunt.
Go ahead, good going, buddy.
He said, I'm a joint, blunt, pipe, bone. Got one rolled up in my Bob Marley papers. There you go. I'm the same way. When I was young, I smoked out of anything. Like I said, lately, last 10 years, look, I smoke by myself. So I got this little baby Grav Labs pipe cookie.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that little motherfucker. It don't hold no weed, but it gets your ass fried.
I
I
don't
love
know
it.
why it's such a pleasure if you can smoke this much weed. Fuck, if you have to smoke that much weed, to me, it's just ain't no gas, man. You know, and are you just abusing? No, I done
Man,
grown in life, man. I don't abuse it no more.
well, dude, I wasn't planning on smoking as much weed as we're going to smoke
Nah, we're
tonight.
just gonna do it tonight. Hey, Buster, we're gonna do it because we're grown. We can do what we want to. And
Well,
if you got
look,
the fire out there, and if you got the gas, and it's better than ours, good going, buddy.
well,
That's
look,
right. I don't want no smoke.
look, here's Mark again. He said, 2 of my 3 favorite W's is weed and wrestling. And I agree with that. Look, this is a passion. This is my guilty pleasure show. I have only a few real passions in life, Cookie, and I know you the same way. Wrestling's one and weed's one. Other than my family and friends, that's really it, man. I love weed. I love wrestling. And this is my guilty pleasure show. And look, like I said, enough about me. Hold on. Let's get these comments in, Cookie, before I get you started. All right, we got Brian Rogers. He said, Baby and Painter here. I'm glad to see y'all here, man. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate the support. Look, talking about wrestling companies around here, this is one of the companies that's really, they've been around a short time right now, but in that short time, they have proven track record that they're really one of the top companies around here. And I'm talking about up there with the TV companies. They just don't have TV, but they promote good shows. They promote good talent, and they run overall highly professional shows. One of the good ones around the territory here. We got the barbecue man in here, and
what up,
he said,
"That's
he
JJ.
said,
That's my guy."
JJ's in the house. What's up, Cookie? Love you, brother.
Yeah, dude.
We got Mark.
I asked something so I can read the comments because I can't see the shit. Hell, I still can't see it.
Oh, is it not showing up, or can you not? You just like me, you blind?
It's there, man. I'm just going blind. It ain't because of the weed.
All right, we got another one coming in from hell, let me figure this shit out, Cookie. Another one from Mark. He said, I'm 42. It's lacking the O on being 420. I understand that, brother. I know that 100%. Cookie, I finna have to relight my shit. It's done went out.
Okay,
but look,
so I'm trying to figure this dude out. What's he talking about? He don't like to promote trash style matches of any. What's trash? I mean, why is this so? Is this something about me and you or what? What are we doing?
No, he's got a couple of wrestling groups. You know, I got Big Buster H.R. Johnson's Wacky World of Outlaw Wrestling. He runs a couple of wrestling groups where people do the same thing they do on mine, post and stuff. They can put matches on. Look, this dude's he's a high level wrestling fan. I don't know him personally. We know each other from Facebook, but he knows a lot about wrestling from what I can see. You know, he knows what trash matches is. No, it wasn't about us whatsoever, dude. Nothing about us.
I've had a few of those, bud. I swear I have. Dude,
it
my fault.
We've all, that's the thing. That's what people don't realize.
I want nobody to see.
We've all had them clusterfuck matches, man. I mean,
hey, I'm not the guy that's going to carry you in the wrestling ring. I proved that to myself not long ago. I can't carry a motherfucker, man. I'll get in there and I can do everything. And it's just certain, you know, I can't get in there carrying nobody.
Well, look, Cookie, while we sitting here and I'm going to get me a couple hits here, why don't you tell us how Cookie St. James broke into the business while we sitting here. We got to talk. Look, if we don't talk some wrestling, we basically just sitting here smoking, man. So we got to talk some wrestling.
Me and my guy, Brian Edwards, he worked under the name Keith Bryant. We went to Moondog Spot there in Osceola, you know, and we got trained there and shit. Within no time, we was in the business and shit. We worked for the dog for a while, you know, and shit, Moondog was good to us, man. It was good. It was just you know this yourself. Traveling anywhere with the Moondog's name on the car is gonna draw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially around this area.
Huh?
especially around this area.
Oh yeah, Moondog draw, man. Yeah, so I got with him and worked with him for I guess about a year and a half or so, and then my friend Mark Southern, Missouri Bad Boys wanted me to come in and join them, and I didn't really know Forrest at the time, so I was like, and Forrest came off like an asshole to me. I said, I don't know, we gonna get along, what I'm saying? I don't really know. He said, no, trust me, come on, man, it's gonna be cool. So I went. I believe it was in Gibson, maybe I might be wrong. It's one of the little towns around there, and came out with them, and it all became, it all worked out pretty good. And me and Forrest get along pretty good. He's humored me throughout the years, and I just like to hear Forrest talk. So we got along, we became friends, and that's how it began. And so that's who I was with for a while, the Missouri Bad Boys, till I came back, and then I worked a few shows for American Hostile here recently. I say recently, recently to me, I think the last show they had was probably a year ago that I worked on.
Well, now they just had one at the river, didn't they?
They did. I didn't attend that one. Hell, I didn't even go up there. I had to actually do something else. Cookie St. James is coming back though. KAW reunion tour. Jackson, Tennessee, the old Slide and Ride Rodeo Arena. Be there October 26th, huh? Mark it on your calendars. Your calendars. Cookie St. James is coming back to Tennessee, baby.
They need to cut you a fucking check for promotion right there, huh?
Y'all gonna plug on shit. I'm here.
Hey, all I know is the date and the town, and I can't remember the rest, man. I was earlier when I was introducing it, talking about it, I was gonna say where it was, but I couldn't remember what the fuck it was called, man. Look, Cookie, we got a guy who just popped on here. I was gonna ask you and tell you before the show, but you was late. Cookie St. James, he was rolling and toking and cooking and smoking. But West Coast Mike, man, he wanted to know, he's popped on. He wanted to come on and say a few words to you, man. So if it's cool with you, I'm finna pop him on here.
Cool.
All right, y'all, here he is, the one and only, one of the best announcers around, Mr. Play-by-Play, West Coast Mike.
What's happening, my folks?
What's up, dude?
What it do?
I just figured I'd get on in there and catch up. God damn.
Where's your weed at, man?
It's in my hand.
Okay. Welcome to the party.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man?
Man, I tell you what, when I heard this podcast was going on, I said, I've got to make an appearance. I said, these are two of my favorites. And that, I tell you what, when Buster got unmasked, I said, God damn, we need to put that fucking mask back on. That's the ugliest motherfucker I ever met. But he is one of the coolest motherfuckers I met too. So
I've known Buster.
We can leave the mask off.
I've known Buster for a while. I know that one cat from Waco. He ain't watching, is he? My guy from Waco, Texas, isn't watching, is he?
He may very well be, man. I don't really fucking
know.
He'll
catch you later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know these guys for a long time, man.
I tell you what.
98. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Cookie, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Cookie, I will tell you this. This Kush Mints is gumming up pretty nice at the end.
I want to see how does the resin build on that joint, man?
Well, like I said, first joint I rode in 10 fucking years, but I rode
the resin at the end. How does it resin?
That's what I'm saying. I can't hardly get no air through it. Of course, I did roll this end a little tight because I ain't got no clips, but
I read about it. It said 28%. I was like, damn, I want to see that paper. I want to see what the resin looks like.
What's a clip?
You know, roach clip, man.
Man, don't need that.
Dude, I ain't, can y'all see that? It's, well, actually, that's the wrong one. I need the joints, the Kush Mints, man. The joints, the Kush Mints, and
I'm old school.
It's actually on here. It says 30% THC, y'all. No CBD whatsoever. I don't know the strain. It may be on here, but it's so fucking small I can't read it, so I ain't gonna try.
I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of medicinal of the dispensary weed, man. Hey, listen. This dispensary has been in my hometown, I guess, for about 2 years now, maybe a little longer. I have never been. But yet I've had a few people come by here and there and smoke with me when they left there. And the best way to tell how any strain is to wake up in the morning, get a little good and woke, and
Yes.
yeah, hit that first day before day and see what it's about, and that's how you're gonna really test it. So this guy shows up at my house. He had went to the dispensary the day before. He said, "Hey man, you want to smoke?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So we go outside and he bought this eighth of the Scotty for like $55. And I was like, damn, $55? He's like, yeah. So we smoked it and we got through smoking it. And I was like, I just thought to myself, damn, man, this dude paid $55 for this. So I told him, I said, hold on for a minute. So I went in and got some high octane glue. And I blew his head off. So, I mean, he found the difference. So, I mean, I'm not criticizing no dispensaries. Some sort or some out there. I'm just yet to really see. I mean, one guy gave us one. We smoked it. And it was halfway through. Me and my girlfriend, we smoked it. It was halfway through, and we noticed that there's no resin on this paper. I'm like, where's the resin? I mean,
hey,
I don't want to.
Look, dude, I've been smoking. I don't mind going to the dispensary. I actually like it. And here's the first thing I learned real quick, Cookie. Don't look, it ain't old days when you go in the dispensary. I know you got that long dick ass pipe there, man. What's going on with that, man?
Just trying to get in front of the camera, man.
You got to give
that on the. Hey, he said that on the coffee table and he ain't even got to lean over to pick it up. He can reach that damn thing.
Hey, look, y'all let me know when people start commenting again so I can put these back on because I'm not seeing that.
All right. Look, one thing I figured out early on, dude, anything below 20% THC, it starts getting
there's bud out there 16-17% that'll get you high as hell.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is dispensary weed, one thing, once you start dropping below 20%, if you'll notice, the weed starts getting darker and darker and drier and browner. Where anything 20 above, actually, I don't even shop. Used to in the old days, we didn't know nothing about percentage. We judged weed by what it looked like, smelled like, it tasted like. You smelled a bag, and if it was gungy, well, you knew right then it was gungy.
Hey, my best was the sticky icky. That's sticky.
I don't even shop. When I shop at the dispensary, I do not even actually look at the weed. I go straight to the THC content. And truthfully, anything above 25 and on upwards into 30 is really where you get your best quality is from the dispensary. And I mean, from my experience, dude, like I said, that's the first fucking actual joint I've smoked in 10 years. That's the first joint I've rolled. I take that back. We smoked a joint in Luxor a couple years ago. It ain't even been that long at a show. Me and you and Sam, your girl. But that's the first joint I've actually rolled.
Marcia, yeah, we was out in the parking lot, man.
Yeah, man, that's the first joint I've rolled in 10 years.
Good seeing you guys too, man, for real.
Yeah, man, I had a blast, dude. Always.
Yeah, good times, man.
I'm always happy when I see y'all, man.
Man, you my favorite. You got two of my favorites right here, man. I just wanted to drop in and say hi to y'all.
We ain't doing much.
Cookie,
man. Probably kind of boring.
Man, no, it's actually pretty good, man.
Thank you, West Coast.
I'm looking forward to the reunion, second run.
Man,
that's gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah, man. I am too. I don't. Look, here's the thing. Like anything else, we gotta wait for the first show and see it's all about fan reception of it. If the fans don't receive it and don't show up for it, then I don't know. If they do, I think there might be something there, but only if the fans show up and really show support for it.
Hey, I tell you what, that KAW show is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I've got a good feeling about that. That's why I'm ready.
Yeah.
They done got me off the couch. It's time.
I hear you.
St. James is coming back.
It's gonna be fun, man. I just hope I hope enough of the older guys show up like us and stuff, because here's the thing: a lot of us don't really rattle no more. Danny B still wrestles some. Chris Rocker obviously wrestles all the time. Still in great ring shape.
Good.
I even heard there might be a McClarty match.
Richard Braun, that's my dude, man.
I don't hold me to that.
Boy.
That's just some talk, some chatter I heard, but I'm really looking forward to that kind of stuff. And I want to see the mix of the new guys they have mixed in, because here's the thing. KAW was a monster on its own.
It was.
You didn't if they're gonna recapture that magic, they're gonna have to be guys in there that's willing to go out there and do this shit. Willing to take these bumps, willing to take these shots and make it look good, make people believe, because that's what KAW was. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people think it was just hardcore shit, but no. KAW wasn't just hardcore matches with weapons. KAW was hardcore wrestling matches too. There was a point in probably 1999, the whole year of 99, the whole crew at KAW put out some killer hardcore crazy shit, but we also went out there and put out some of the very best matches in the fucking territory.
Yes, sir.
It was a fun crew. I'm anxious to see how it goes, man. I'm looking forward to it. I ain't really looked forward to a lot of wrestling shit lately. I'll be honest with you. I'm at my point with it, Cookie.
Take a break. Take a break. We all take a break.
Yeah, that's about it, man. It don't bother me that bad, you know.
I'm sick of.
Hey, I ain't done a show in almost a year.
I don't watch wrestling. I haven't. It ain't one of them guys. Really, I am, but I don't bitch about it anymore. It ain't like it used to be, because it's never gonna be like it used to be. I accept that. And it makes a lot more money now. So I mean, go figure. I don't know, man. So I mean, hell, I don't know my head is spending on no bullshit like that, dude. You know.
Yeah, but you guys have been around. You guys have been around long enough to see the change in the game, and I mean, you can tell good talent from talent that loves it, and.
Well, just as watching it on TV, just from sitting back, anybody can. You know, you know what you like to watch. I mean, some people still like to watch it. Some people don't take. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I'm a tweener. I go a week or two, don't watch it, and then I'll get on a kick of watching it, keep up, see what's going on.
I watch the Bluff City and the Memphis wrestling. I keep up with them a little bit just because I know a lot of the guys there. You know? I'm liking both shows. I wish them well.
I do too.
Every one of them. I don't give a damn who you are. I wish you well.
All right, I'm glad you said something about Bluff City. I don't know if y'all know this, but my wife told me about it, said that Johnny went on and said he no longer owns Bluff City.
I see.
Work.
Hey, I thought the same thing. My fear, you know, his whole stick the whole time has been they're against me. So I think that they're just trying to make people. I think he's trying to test the waters and see if people think he don't have nothing to do with it, it'll do any better. And here's the thing. Lately, it's been better. I can't say that over the last month for sure. The show's been better. It's been better all the way around. Better formatted. Better,
I like the crowds. The crowds are getting bigger again. I like that.
Exactly. The 30-minute time slot, I think, really works for them.
Yeah. Keeps them on their toes.
But you know, the worst thing Johnny ever did from the start was really letting it out that he owned that company anyway. I mean, it ain't just because he's a black dude. If you're an active wrestler and you own the company, it's always bad for business for people to know. As long as you can keep it secret. Most people didn't know Jerry Lawler even owned half of Memphis Wrestling as long as he did. They didn't really know that shit until the internet came out. If you didn't know, you didn't know.
Hey, I'm glad I was able to grow up as a kid and watch wrestling. And not
when that strap come down, son, it was on.
Like Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee playing grab ass before they go into the ring on Monday night. You know what I mean? So I'm so glad I didn't have to witness all that. I had to buy magazines to get my wrestling news.
All right,
Fellas,
Cookie.
I got some company showing up, and it's been a while, if you know what I mean. So
Mike,
West
man.
Coast is gonna have to bow. It's good to see you guys.
Yes, sir,
Much love to
man.
you both. Keep this thing
All right,
going, and
All right.
I'll see y'all soon, brothers.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
See you later,
All right.
dude.
See you, bud.
All right, Cookie. We got a few comments while we on this little break. Let's get them in. Mark's back. Mark McGee said, I prefer outdoor homegrown. Me too. That's what I growed up on. Back in the day, we either got, you'd get some Colombian every so often, mainly Mexican weed, and then what was grown, what was homegrown. And shit, we had some boys that could really grow some good outdoor weed, fucking awesome weed. And I do too. There ain't nothing better than getting that freshly fucking cured, as soon as it's cured, green bud, where it's got all the fruit and the flavors, but you still smell that greenness in it. You can taste the greenness in it. You can still taste the sun in it, you know?
So
I'm with you.
So like some of my favorite flavors, I mean, I'm still I'm still just a loud guy, man. Give me the gas, I like some of my favorites is Jack Herer. Jack Herer, I really like Jack Herer. Mendo Breath. Mendo
I had
Breath.
tried that.
Real man, Mendo Breath. Durban Poison. I mean, them are strains, but there's so many strains out there, man. I like the gelato strain. Berry Bird. I like the glue strains. I mean, I haven't never had a bad glue. I mean, I like the glue strains. There's a lot of runts. There's so many runt strains, I couldn't go through them all, man, but I've never had a bad runt. So.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. There's so many of them damn things.
Yeah,
well, really,
all over the place.
Strains, period. There's it's like endless now. They just be making shit up. But here's the one thing I'm starting to notice. There's so many of them that a lot of them are being mixed together with the same shit. And a lot of them are starting to really come out the same. It's like it's Sun Mac. That's what I just loaded up in the pipe. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm just already stoned from the joint, but even the taste, it pretty much tastes like the Kush Mints too. It looks a little different, but it tastes like it, man. We got a few comments. Let's get these in, Cookie. And if you want to, we'll start pulling some of these pictures up because I think this is going to be, it's a little mini, This Is Your Life, Cookie St. James.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Mark says, nice Gandalf pipe, Cookie. Hey, I was trying to think of the name of that fucking pipe before we come on. When I was writing my thing earlier, bubbler against whatever, bong. I was trying to think of the name of that fucking pipe and could not to save my fucking life. Thank you, Mark. Now that's out of my head, dude. Mark again with I look at the terpene percent along with the THC. Yeah, the terpenes are on here, but they're so fucking small. I can't see them, and I ain't even.
I go to Leafly. I go to Leafly.com, and I go to Leafly and look at all my bud. If somebody tells me this is this bud, I'll go in there and you can pretty well match it. I mean, there are a lot of strains out there, man. I mean, a lot of strains. I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of strains.
That's because you're the wizard of weed, man, the connoisseur of cannabis. Look, we got the barbecue man's back. He said, fuck dispensaries. I'm still a street man, LOL. Look, I'm glad he brought that up, Cookie, because I meant to ask you this earlier. You kind of touched on it. Okay. My brother, Sam Dollar, for anybody out there, he was one of these dudes. I'll never fuck with the dispensaries. I'll always stay on the black market. And he preached that shit for years and years. And I told him, I said, yeah, just wait until you're able to walk in a store and just buy your weed. Oh, no, never happened. Now, that motherfucker loves the dispensary. I can't even get in touch with his ass. If I do, I got to call the fucking dispensary. Hey, Sam around? Well, he is, man. But a lot of people, and you're one, Cookie. Give me your thoughts on the new legal weed and all that shit. What's your thoughts, dude?
I mean, it's legal. The dispensary stays full, man. About damn near any time you drive by, it's full.
Hey, that one at Hayti, them motherfuckers stay. I don't either. Look, here's the thing. I order my shit, drive through the window, fuck, like fast food. And look, the first day I went, you could see through the glass, actually see the people. The very next time I went, now they got that mirror glass, so all you can see is yourself. You can't see nobody. You basically chunk your license and your money in your medical card if you got one, and that's what you're using. And you don't never see nobody. About 3 or 4 minutes later, 5, they open that motherfucker up and shove a bag at you in your shit bag. And that's it, man.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. Black market weed's cheaper. I mean, people know that. I mean, that's one of the benefits of the black market weed. It's cheaper, and hell, I mean, these guys around here, things look wonderful a lot of times. Things look wonderful.
I'll be honest with you.
I actually have a job. I don't just sit around and just go do things get blowed all the time. But
Come on, man.
I done got to about 4 or 5 joints a day usually through the work week. You know what I mean?
Look, man, you killing our kayfabe, Cookie. We sitting here building an image, man. You the wizard of weed, the connoisseur of cannabis. You smoke from the time you get up till the time you go to bed.
The thing is, I stay high though. I mean, if you see me anywhere, and I mean, if you see me at Walmart, you see me at the gas station, you see me while I'm working, you see me anywhere, I'm high. Guaranteed. They're going to come about 20, 30 minutes after I get some coffee into me in the morning. I'm not ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not ashamed of that because it's not doing nothing. I mean, like McDonald's kill any faster, and shit like that, pork. So I don't think about it.
Hey, I'm the same way. I get up in the morning, I take my little vitamins, I take my morning shit, and then I smoke.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
And I'm with you on the fact that is the prime time to really, if I get new strains, like if I've already smoked that day and I go get some new shit, most of the time, I won't even try it until the next morning. That way I kind of really see what it does.
See what it's about. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm the same way, dude.
See what kind
I'm
of
the same way. Let's do a few of these comments and stuff, Cookie, and then we'll get to some of these pictures, dude.
Okay.
Look, we got Eric J, man. That's my dude right there. This dude is a supporter of everything we do and have done. Really cool dude. He says, enjoying the show, brother. Eric, I appreciate it, man. As always, appreciate your support, man. Solid dude, man. He supports everything Buster H.R. Johnson does.
Cool.
Cool dude, man. True fan, dude. True fan.
Good deal.
Cool dude, man. Eric, like I said, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching. Here comes Mark again. Mark says, I like New York City Diesel, Kim Dog, Gorilla Glue, White Runts, Purple Urkel, but there's so many to name. Yeah, you're right about that, Mark. There's fucking too many, man. It's just too many.
Look, it's strains. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's like taking a fat kid in a candy store, and I'm a fat kid, so I know something about that. Man, even on the computer, man, like when I'm ordering, there's just so many different variety. If I had the money, I'd just go buy one of everything, just to try it. You know how that is.
Once in a while, I come across one that's good, I throw it in a jar. I got the old Baskin and Robbins jar, all the flavors up in there. I keep
all together. You got them separated or all together?
I just threw them all together.
You and Sam, man. Look,
man,
Sam.
I don't have the space to be doing all that, man.
Look, Sam will take 4 different kinds of killer weed and just throw it all in, so you don't know what the fuck none of it is. Just mix it all up.
Which one do you think this is? It tastes like this. Yeah, that's the way it works.
See, I'm a little different, man. I like mine separate because, truthfully, I try to smoke a different strain every day if I've got it. Only 7 days, 7 strains. Just because I get a better buzz, to be honest with you, that way. It works for me. Everybody's different. You know how that shit is, man.
Weed ain't for everybody either. Some people, you do not need to smoke weed. Some people have anxiety and all they do, they something on their mind. So weed ain't for everybody.
Look, Mark came back and he said, Leaf Fly is a good website to use, Cookie. Talking about the Leaf Fly website you was talking about. All right, Cookie, we finna try to do some shit that I ain't never really done before. So I'm finna try to pull up some pictures. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Just stay with me. If I happen to pop off, just entertain these people, talk shit till I get back and can figure it out. All right, hold on. I think I know what I'm doing. We're finna pull some pictures up. It's kind of like a miniature This Is Cookie's Life. I hope this shit works, Cookie. I ain't no fucking computer genius, so.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Let's see if this shit works.
All right, let's do this. Oh,
All
wow.
right,
I like that one. Yeah, that time right there.
You see that already?
No. Wait. Woo!
There you go.
So
Hey,
that's about 19 years old
Tell
right
us.
there. Hey, look at that shirt.
Tell us about that dude right there. I see
That
that
dude right there,
that vintage, that fucking vintage zigzag shirt, man. Tell us
That's
about
when
that dude right there,
basically on a
Cookie.
steady basis, I guess, around that time. Yeah. Ain't much to say about it. This is 19 years old. I love the shirt though, and the fro. Man, I let that hair grow. Something happened, I don't know, but yeah, I had a little fro at one time, top of my head, as you see.
Tell me something. If you could tell that dude something right now with what you know, what would it be? What advice, one piece of advice you'd give that dude right there?
Leave Haytime, Missouri.
Woo!
Leave Haytime, Missouri. Go somewhere, live. I was like, you get trapped in these small towns, man. Which we could talk about the bad air we breathe, all the farm chemicals and shit. All the people saying they have allergies and sneezing and all that shit. But that's a whole different podcast. That's one of the conspiracies, And woo. Yeah. So we got.
All right, Cookie. Well, I'm gonna pull that young man down, and we're gonna go to the next
Goodbye,
guy, and he's out of there. Stay with me. I hope everybody out there can see us like they should, because, like I said, I'm winging this shit here, so I didn't know for sure this fucking shit was gonna work.
Hang with us. Hey, y'all hang with us. Because I'm gonna close the show out later here in a few.
Hey, there you go. Hey, this is a motherfucking variety show here. You can come. It's a communal smoke-in. We got music. We got entertainment. Hey, man, you can't beat this shit. All right, Cookie. I'm going to bring this one to you, and you got to tell us what this fucking dude's thinking. Tell us what that damn guy's thinking when I get him on the screen. Wait till I get him up there, Cookie. There you go. What's that dude thinking?
I have no idea. Oh, yeah. I was blown. Hey, you know what? That wasn't long ago. I was out in the backyard, man. We have a nice little shaded area in the backyard. We sit out back. We let our hair down. Whew. That was one of them days right there.
Yeah,
yes, sir. That was me blowed. That's me blowed. Hey.
What was that dude? Right at that moment, what was you thinking?
I ain't no telling.
Oh, you got to do better than that, Cookie. Come on.
The house. Probably I need to get the yard mowed or something. Hell, I don't know.
Hey, God damn it, my old lady done told me to mow the yard. I'm stoned. I don't really want to do that shit right now.
Shit, obviously. Yeah, that's just old stone me. That's common. I look like that most days.
I hear you. I feel like that most days, Cookie. We're gonna pull that young man. Well, that ain't a young man. That's the modern day Cookie St. James right there. That
weeks ago, actually, probably.
That's the Gandalf of Gunja right there. Oh yeah, working fucking magic. We're gonna get that dude out of there, Cookie. Hold on. All right, there we go. I about fucked up. Let's go to the next one. We're gonna do a little bit of action shots of you, man. Dude, I did a ton of these. And I wanted to do more, but I figured we'd be on here 17 hours if I did all the ones I really wanted to. Right. So let's go down. Let's go down here and see. Let's throw a celebrity one in, or at least a star shot in, and we'll mix it up because I got some action shots of you too. Why don't you tell me what these two guys are thinking about, Cookie, and what's going on? Let me get that dude on there. There you go.
Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Who is that guy right there?
Oh, man,
That's right. Wild Mr. Fired Up. Mr. Somebody say something about firing up with Mr. Fired Up. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, this is half-ass me marking out, half-ass him hanging out with me. He knew who had the gas. You know, I won't tell no stories. He knew who had the gas.
There you go. And everybody loves the gas. That's the thing.
This is Tommy Rich is cool, man. Yeah, Tommy Rich is cool.
This is cool. Wrestling with Weed, the podcast, the inaugural video podcast with Tommy Rich and Cookie St. James, man.
Yeah.
Where was this at?
MCW there in Osceola, yeah.
That's what I thought, man. I couldn't really see enough of it, but that's kind of what I thought.
Right.
All right, Cookie, we're gonna pull that man down, and we're gonna bring up. This time, we're gonna bring up an action shot and see. I want to know what this guy's thinking. As y'all can see, folks, we high, we having fun, we killing time. This kind of hit me earlier. I thought, well, fuck, it'd be kind of cool to walk Cookie through some of his memories and just see what his thoughts are. Let's pull this one right here up and see what's going on right here. Now, we know that's at MCW for sure. Let's get that sucker up there. There you go.
Oh, that's me managing probably Keith Bryant. I see Keith Bryant there. And I don't know. I can only see Keith, and is that the referee Terry in the ring?
I think it is.
Yeah, that was me. That was during the early days. That was 98, 99.
So that
Sir Pimp Daddy and Keith Bryant. Sir Pimp Daddy. The men hate me because the women want to date me. All you men, grab your women and hold them tight because the Pimp Daddy's in the house tonight. That was that guy right there.
You still got it, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. That's pre-Cookie St. James right there. That's
I wish I could go back and tell that guy some shit.
tell that guy some shit, man.
You made. I wish I could go back and tell that guy some shit.
This is your chance right now, Cookie. Tell that guy something. Give that guy some advice. Give that guy some advice.
You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Don't get stuck in one place. Yeah.
There you go.
That's about it, man. You know, I ain't had it. We had fun back then. We had fun, but we could have probably had a lot more fun.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. You think you know it. A lot of these guys, young guys, think they know it all when they first get in, and I was one of them who learned a lot of shit. Learned a lot of it pretty quick, you know. But I thought I knew more than what I did, and that hurts a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I also chose wrestling manager. Shit, it's easier to do, and I love talking shit. Yeah, you got a lot of personality, man. I
love talking shit. I'm who I am all the time, man. You know, whether I'm on the street, whether I come to the wrestling ring, that's truly me. That's truly me. I'm not out of wrestling. I don't do that shit out in public. Maybe sometimes, but not all the
time. Yeah, man. Look. Here's the thing about wrestling. Most of the guys who really are legends and became real stars, pretty much all of them were really just being themselves, a part of themselves. You know, and that's why it worked so good for them. That's the one thing I feel like today in the wrestling business. I feel like most of these guys, not everybody. There is a few out there, but overall, these wrestlers are pretending to be wrestlers. I feel like they're just imitating what they've seen instead of going out there and really trying to be a wrestler, you know. Quit trying to worry about I'll be honest with you, Cookie, most of the young wrestlers around here need to work on character development. And when I say character, I don't mean invent a character. Take something in your personality and expand on it. Take your most outrageous part of your personality or whatever and try to expand on it and bring it to life for people. That's why wrestling, nobody loves nobody now, because they can tell, these fans can tell, Cookie, when you're just going through the motions and just out there playing and pretending. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You can make them believe that you're who you are, at least. You can be who you are. Look, I got a picture right here, Cookie. You're going to love this one, I think. We get it up here, and I'll see. I want you to tell us who all these people are. We know who one of them is. I know who several of them is, but everybody else might. But there's one super famous dude in this fucking shot here. One of the coolest guys ever.
Ah, man, you better believe it, dude. That dude right there, Handsome Jimmy. Yeah. That's Keith Bryant, Mark Southern, Dakota. That's the Thugs Incorporated. I can't tell you where the picture was taken though, man. We've been fortunate enough to work with Jimmy Valiant a couple places, so it's just fun. I mean, yeah, Jimmy was real cool dude, man.
Yeah,
for real. Handsome.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, dude. He is beyond cool, really.
I haven't done a lot, man, but I have sat around and heard Don Bass stories. You know what I mean? So I mean, something like that, sticks with you. You know, working Jimmy Valiant. That's like if my son was, go out right now and wrestle John Cena, or maybe John Cena in about 10 years or so. He's traveling the independent circle, maybe. But
so is he thinking about? Is he thinking about?
Shit, Jimmy Valiant, Moondog Spot. I was in the business about a month, and the Moondog told me, he said, "You're gonna be wrestling Handsome Jimmy next week." And I said, "Bullshit." He said, "No, for real." So man, I went home and called my cousin, told him, said, "Hey, you gotta come next week and record this." So this is a big moment. Yeah, and that was me. You're damn right. And if the rest, I'll sit and observe. I'll people watch. I'll sit and observe somebody. If you cool and you got a good demeanor about you, friendly about it, and you got time to take a picture like this dude did, yeah, you damn right. I'm glad I took that picture with Handsome Jimmy Valiant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people I wouldn't ask. Some people I didn't give a shit about. I mean, really. I mean, okay, it's you, but I mean, there's been a lot of people, been cool, man, real cool. Beautiful
Dude,
Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton, cool. Super cool.
I'm so guilty of that, Cookie. You say that. I'm so guilty of so many people I could have got photos with that I didn't. And now that I look back, you think, why not? But at the time, it just really wasn't done. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Look, kayfabe, all of us came in at later stages of when wrestling was already starting to pretty much go to shit. I mean, to be honest with you, it ain't like this is some new shit. It's been happening for years. It's been a gradual deterioration, but it just really wasn't done, man. You're in the dressing room with these people, and a lot. You really didn't think about it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't. I regret it now because I could have got so many photos with so many different people. That now that I do this, then I could have come back and had shit to show and talk about. But it just, I don't know, man. It's just one of them things. You live and you learn, dude.
There's people I wouldn't, but if I was sitting and actually talked with you for a minute, we sit down and had a conversation, and yeah, we might, but I don't run across the room from nobody, and ask things. That wasn't my nature. But hey, very few people have gotten to the wrestling business. Without watching wrestling and having somebody they looked up to, I see a lot of people talk about Mark this, Mark that. You took a picture. Then when Terry Funk dies, I got all these people taking pictures with Terry Funk. Oh, you took a picture with Terry Funk, huh? Which I'm not hating. Hell, I wanted a picture with Terry Funk, So I'm not hating on you. No, that's how it works.
No, man, it is. I mean, the young me would have said, "Fuck that shit." The older me says, "Damn." You know what I mean? I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, but it is what it is. That's just life in general, man. That's life in general.
It ain't just them, though, man. It's the guys you work with throughout the years. You get pictures with them, and I mean, I have a lot of pictures with a lot of guys I work with, and I mean, they're memories, man. They're memories. Whether they went to the top or whether they're wrestling in front of 5 people now, I don't know. I mean, it don't matter. We got the pictures, we got the memories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm with you.
Look, water bomb.
Go ahead,
Midget
dude.
water. Oh shit!
You didn't, did you?
Hold on.
Did you break it?
I'm
Come
waiting for water.
on.
Now let me explain about this water bomb. I don't really smoke water bombs. I bought this for my girl. I hit it every once in a while. I haven't hit it in a while, so it's probably gonna make me like really cough and shit. That's really why I don't hit them. But we'll see. We'll see.
I'll be honest with you. I knock myself out. I'm like you. I don't smoke like I used to. I could smoke all day long.
I actually hit a lot better in time.
There you go. I don't got that much fucking wind no more, dude. I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm gonna throw this picture up, Cookie. I said I ain't got that much fucking wind no more.
Yeah, I ain't trying to throw this picture up, man. I ain't never. Bruno, man, he's at my shoe job, man. Hey, Bruno is a good dude too, man. For real.
Yeah, I love Bruno, man.
Yeah, real good dude,
Bruno
man. He don't think he ain't with that bullshit. He's a cool dude, man. He's down there. He's good people. Yeah, that was in Pleasantville, Missouri, right there. Yeah.
Bruno's truly one of the coolest, most down to earth, fucking humble dudes you ever wanted to meet, man. I mean, in real life, Bruno's cool ass dude. Bruno's helped so many people that people don't even know that he's helped. You know, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Bruno's helped so many motherfuckers down here and get up there and be up there. He's helped a lot of people, man.
Yeah, I worked with him one time, man, and I seen him again. He said, "What's up, man?" He said, "I didn't know you worked over here," and we got to talking, and he's a good dude, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Bruno, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love that dude. The cool ass dude.
I'm glad I had that picture with it.
I don't even got a picture with Bruno. And I should. I don't even got a picture with Bruno, and I should fucking have a picture with Bruno. But maybe I do at least one, but it was a recent picture.
He did one of your commercial like deals for your what was it, wrestling matches? You're watching YouTube. You're watching Bust. He did one for you. I seen that.
Yeah, we did that at TIWF, and he did did a couple of short bullshitting with Busters with me. We tossed around the idea of doing a full blown bullshitting with Buster, and I wasn't doing nothing at the time really, but now it'd be I would really like to get Bruno and have a couple of hours just to talk. I mean, that dude got a lot of fucking knowledge about the wrestling business that if people would listen, would help the business and could help the talent. All that knowledge is dying off, Cookie. It's aging out. I mean, what happens when all that knowledge is gone? All the guys who really know how wrestling should be done and is supposed to be done, and when it's done that way, it works. What happens when they're all gone, man?
Man, I just know, man. I used to love it at one time, and I don't watch it now. For real. I mean, and there's a reason, man. I don't know, lost interest. Maybe. I think the best gimmick they've had in the last 10 years or so was what, Bray Wyatt. I mean, that was a good gimmick.
And here's the thing.
They killed it off. They killed it, and that's what I like to see. Some other people might be, "Oh, that shit sucked," or a lot of people liked it. I liked the shit, man. That was old school type. That was
the original.
Like Boulder the Witch Doctor would come out and scare the shit out of you. Boulder the Witch Doctor, Kamala. I mean, these guys was evil looking motherfuckers. So okay,
when they left,
I just enjoyed watching them. I mean, I did. It's probably the best thing. I mean, I've seen in a while. But I don't sit much WWE or AEW. I
don't really watch any WWE unless I see something, some headline that kind of interests me, and then I might go check that segment out. But I'm with you, the original.
Them motherfuckers, they working there. Shit, they're working there. Yeah, I can't sit and comment on them. Hell, they're doing something. I
But
can't.
I'm with you though, dude. The original True Blood version of Bray Wyatt, the original version was the shit. Man, I don't know why they ever left that version because that was the version that worked. Here's the thing.
Like
the Fiend, you can't put the Fiend on the road and put him in matches every night like a regular talent. You just can't do it because it's so far out there that you really need all the production, all the glitz and glamour, all the bullshit to make it work. But now the original Bray Wyatt, the True Blood dude, the Swamp Leader, that dude you could put in the ring every single night and work house shows, and it would work just fine because it's a workable gimmick. The Fiend was just so far gone from the get go that
can't you picture Bray Wyatt coming in on Monday Night wrestling Jerry Lawler at the Mid-South Coliseum?
I can, man. I can picture the lantern and everything, man, holding it out. Yes, dude, I can see that. It'd have been fucking awesome.
Who had it in him, man? Well, he's shit. He comes from blood shit.
He's a talented dude, man. There's no doubt about that. He's highly talented. Look, we got a comment from Mark. Well, fuck, I just took it off. Hold on. It says, I wish more young talent would work their gimmicks, like cutting promos and pushing merch sales and promoting themselves more. I'm with you on that. You see a lot of promos out here in wrestling, but they're kind of all the same shit, man. There's very few really creative ones, and that's the thing about pro wrestling to me. Pro wrestling's fueled by creativity. Here's the thing. You can really do anything in pro wrestling, no matter how fucking far-fetched or stupid it is, if you can figure out a way to make it make sense to the people. And then to bring them along in that story where they understand it and understand what they're seeing. Think about some of the shit we all seen in Pop 4 that was just so far-fetched that, but that ain't wrestling fans. Wrestling fans come to wrestling shows to believe. They come there, they pay their money because they want to believe, man. They want it to be good.
Well, when I stopped wrestling was around the time they started going backstage and the guys would be talking to one another, oblivious to the fact that Kenny was 5 feet away from them. That shit that started. That's probably the start of the end for me, man. I just didn't understand why they did that. Kind of bothered me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It worked though. There's billions of dollars. So there's people who like it, who love it. I mean, they still do. When you're born, you just don't know. I'm sure people in the 50s was kind of mad about how wrestling had become maybe in the 75, 80s or nothing. I don't know. Hell. Be sad because they're all grumpy and shit and be pissed off at the next people.
Every generation, all the veterans in every generation has probably said the same thing. These fucking kids just don't listen.
I'm just high. But
dude.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm just fucked up. But yeah, that's where. Yeah, I'm sure everybody said that. They just get all dead motherfuckers nowadays. But there was good talent. There's still a lot of good talent. I watch, and I mean, there's some guys, in the Memphis organization that's really good workers. So, and I wish them all well.
There is some.
Hey man, if you watching this or you work somewhere, I don't give a shit where you work at. I wish you well.
Look here, Cookie. What's happening here in this picture? What's going on there, dude? Damn, you don't even remember that one, do you?
I don't see it yet, bud.
Oh, can you not see it?
No.
Well, son of a bitch, Cookie, hold on.
Are we froze up?
No, man, me and you are fine. Hold on. Like I said, this motherfucking shit here. What about now?
Oh, man, I don't see it.
Well, hell, shit. Hold on, dude. I'm going to pull it out and re-put it in. Pull it back in again. Give me just a second, dude. Let me see what's going on here. All right, let's pull it.
Acknowledge you. I don't have no comment feed I do. The words are so small. I don't know who commented, who's been on the show, but hey, sorry y'all.
What? Mark was the
I just
last one
want
to
to tell you that
comment, dude. Ain't nobody commented.
while we're waiting on the picture, I just want to tell you that because real talk, I can't see it, man. I can't.
Can you not see that picture now?
There's no picture.
Damn.
No.
All right, I'm gonna try another picture, Cookie. Hold on, dude. Let's try another one and just see what's going on. Who the fuck knows, man? It was working good while it was working, man. You know what I mean? Let's
Well,
see
I
if
enjoyed
something
them. I
else.
enjoyed the picture you showed me.
Yeah, man. I'm hopefully it'll work, dude.
Well,
Can you see that?
no, sir.
Well, son of a bitch. Mark McGee says he can see it. He can see the pic on my end, and Brian Rogers says he can see. He's seeing it too. Well, shit, some bitch, man. Something's always got to fuck up with technology, Cookie.
I
don't know. It ain't up there now. Hold on a minute. Let's me and you come out a minute and see what we come up with. You see me, don't you? Cookie, can you see me?
What's up, bro? I don't see nothing, man. I don't see.
Like you don't even see me.
I see you.
Okay, well there ain't nothing else up right now. It's just me and you.
It's just me and you here.
Well, I mean, there's people watching. What I'm saying is, I don't have a photo up, man. We'll try it again in a minute. Me and you do what?
I tell you what, I'll play a song for us then.
Do that, Cookie. Play a song for us while I hit this.
Why you waiting on?
All right.
Up in smoke, that's where my money goes. In my lungs, sometimes up my nose. In troubled times begin to bother me. I take a token on my cares, go up in smoke. Yeah. All right.
Hey, you get stones, you get some stories, you hear some wrestling talk, and you get a fucking Cookie St. James concert, man.
Goddamn, just a small one, man. Just a small one. We're gonna get some knee slapping shit going here at the wall. Get that water jug to go. You know what I'm saying? We
should have charged it. We should have fucking charged admission, man.
Huh?
I said we should have charged admission, dude.
Shit.
You know.
Listen, I'm glad everybody who came to watch us. I had fun. Man. It don't look like your photo's gonna come back up, homie.
Let me try one more, and if it don't, then we'll wrap this thing up because I'm fried, you're fried.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Let me see if we can get any pictures up. We'll continue. I hate that it blacked out on you, dude. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, that's cool, man. Is. I'm cool, dude. I've enjoyed kicking it with you. You know,
yeah, man, it's been a blast.
If you watched this and liked it, cool. If you didn't, okay. I mean, I got to talk.
What about that?
Can you see West Coast Mike Angel. West Coast Mike. And if you call me, I seen a T-Pain and Stephanie. Yeah, what's up, guys? I seen them earlier. I seen they had commented, but it's about it. I can't really see a lot through here, even with these.
Can you not? Is there a picture up on your end?
What's up, brother? Yeah.
Can you? No, you good, dude. You moving? Can you see the picture? Is there any picture up on your end?
There's no picture, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. Other people that's watching say they can see it, but
can they
you know how?
Look.
Yeah, they can.
On there?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I got it right here, man. Okay. That's my guy OG. That's a guy. He's a native of the hometown. You know what I'm saying? He gets around. Good guy, man. I was gonna when I was coming out of the river, when I was coming out the river, my plan and what I wanted to do was have him ride me out the tent to the ring on his bicycle and have a couple of the other locals follow in behind us. But I couldn't. These guys are so far out there in their head, I couldn't get them all together at the same time. It was like, it was going to be awesome the way I had it planned, but it didn't work out like that because you can't find them, man. You catch them here, you miss them, you might won't not see them again for 3 days.
Oh yeah, man. I was wondering what that
I
picture.
had good plans for me and OG. OG was gonna ride me to the ring on his bike. Never got to though.
Yeah, it'd been funny as fuck, dude. Especially with some hometown guys too. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, look, Cookie. If you can see the pictures, do you want to continue or do you want to wrap this thing up, man? I don't really care either way. It's up to you, dude.
I don't care, man. How many people are looking at us?
Hold on. Let me pull this picture out because I can't see right now. I can.
See nobody. Or how many people are viewing?
We still got 8 people, and it's been fluctuating. We had 11 at one point, and then we got 7 now. But it's been going up now.
It matters because people will come back later and watch it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah.
So do you want to do? Do you want to wrap it up, or do you want to do some more, man? This is your shit. What you want to do?
Talk a little bit more, Buster. Talk a little bit more, brother. I'm here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring up some more picks, man. Maybe we run through these and
they come up. Yeah, bring them on. Okay, yeah, I got it on here. Good. Bring it on.
All right. Let me see. Here's the other one you couldn't see, and then we'll go back to where we'll be caught up, and we'll look at the rest of them if you can see this motherfucker. Hold on. Right there. Can you see that?
Wait, let me show you. Okay, yeah, here it is.
Who is that?
Hell, I don't know.
You as blind as me, Cookie.
Huh?
I said, you as blind as I am, man. That's how I look at shit.
I'm not that blind. Is that Mark?
Mark Jr.
Mark Jr. Mm-hmm. Mark Southern Jr. That's me and Mark Southern Jr. and our few little matches we had, I guess.
I couldn't tell.
Junior and I worked AHCW. We worked, I don't know, 4 or 5 matches with one another.
Yeah. I couldn't tell who the fuck it was through the picture because
that's what she says. Hell, I'll go with it.
You need to tell her just to stay there with you, and because that way you can see these damn pictures.
Okay.
There you go, dude. There you go. We'll get it figured out one way or another, dude. I got some cool pictures of you, man. We'll run through these things. Let you tell a little bit, say a few words about them, man, if you want to. Something different. I'm trying something new, Cookie, to add a little new element to the shows. Something different. Who are these guys? I know who some of them are. I know who really all of them are, but you tell everybody who these guys are.
Oh, Missouri Bad Boys and Asylum, Psycho and Pappy. Good dudes, man. Psycho was a great dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Too bad here. Pappy, I seen Pappy probably about a year ago. Probably last time I seen Pappy was at the wrestling at the river last year in Crothersville, the wrestling match there. But see Mark and Forrest quite a bit though, you know. I see them that we're all same one area.
Yeah, when you was talking about Forrest at the first of the show, man, yeah, you got to know Forrest. You got to at least know how he is, because I'm like you. When you first meet him, man, first thing you think is, hey, this dude's a fucking prick, man. You know. But then once you kind of around him a few times, hell, he's a funny ass dude, man. I like Forrest too. We ain't never
been a little grumpy about wrestling dude sometimes. He's good though. He's one of them guys. He definitely tells it how it is.
Man. We'll get this one out of here and move on to the next one, dude, and see what's up. See what you think about the next one. This should be a good one here. I want to know what this I don't know what the hell this cookie think St. James is thinking. What's that dude right there up to, Cookie?
That was one of the first gimmick pictures I put on the table. You know what I'm saying? On the gimmick table, them pictures right there. That one and another one. That was now. See, back in the late '90s, early 2000s, this was like, wow. You know, you can do this. Of course, now you can do all this stuff with your phone and stuff. It's really awesome. But yeah,
Yeah.
we put these pictures out, man. And actually, I'll tell you, that was just me. That was, like I said, there's no difference between me back then and in the wrestling business. I still act the same way here and there. I'm the same guy. Had my Sepultura shirt on, so I knew I was pretty young and wild, you know. Sepultura, I still like Sepultura.
Young and wild, man. The story
Yeah,
of your life, huh?
yeah. I thought I was real cool. Well, actually, I'm pretty cool. Man, I'm pretty cool.
Say it's hard goddamn work being that fucking cool, ain't it, Cookie? Let's see what else we got. All right, I gotta bring this up, man, for all our viewers dwindle off. I gotta bring this one up because I thought it was funny and I want to know the story behind it. So I just gotta see your reaction to this one here. See what's going on. There you go. Tell me about them drawers there, Cookie. What's happening there? How did those come to be?
Yeah. That was Mark Southern's drawers after he wanted me in the ring. Mark Southern Jr., he wanted me in the ring. And that's what happened to him. Somebody close to him, you know, was in the locker room, and he took them off, left them just laying there, and they took a picture. That's what I did to him. I really beat the shit out of him.
Damn. See, I didn't expect
that. There's the proof. There's the proof.
Damn.
Hey, shoo-wee. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can tell, man. I can tell. I can tell, man. I didn't expect that, man. I didn't expect that would be the story. You hit me out of left field on that one. We might have to try to get him on here to corroborate that shit, Cookie, and see what the fuck's really going on.
Let him defend himself. Yeah. Let him defend himself. He'll lie. He'll say they're not his, of course.
Look, dude, I've got it in my head. I want to do a mock people's court through the podcast here. And that would be the case of the dirty drawers, man. There we go, dude. We get y'all on here, man. We get some. Hey, I'll see if I can get Justin Pine to be one of y'all's lawyers, man. I'm serious, dude. Man, I think it'd be fucking hilarious, man. I think it'd be some of the best shit ever. It'd be fucking good, man. Think about it.
Wait, look, we might can do something like that. Yeah.
Hey, even play the fucking people's court music.
I'm a dark humored person, man. I mean, I just always have been. I have very dark humor. I'm dark. So yeah,
I'm all over the place, dude. I find shit funny that some people may not, you know, but I find dumb shit funny too, man.
Yes, it was funny. It's funny. Yeah.
If it's fucking funny, it's funny, man. It's simple as that.
Right. No
all right, Cookie. Let's get to some of these famous people shots right quick before we get off here, because I don't know about you, but I'm stoned. I'm fucking hungry. I got the munchies. We ain't far from cutting this shit loose. Here we go. Check this out. Tell us about those dudes, man. That had to have been a blast, man. Can you see
the Trailer Park Boys, yeah. Yeah, so we went to the Trailer Park Boys. They was on tour doing a little show. You know, I think this was at the Orpheum there in St. Louis. We went inside, paid $30 extra to meet them, you know, get this little picture. I was like, it's not like I hung out and kicked it with them. I mean, that would have been cool. But no, we paid $30 just to get them to sign our shirt, and took this photo. I have it on my wall now with the shirt. autographs of the three, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
pictures, the ticket stuff. I've got it set up pretty good, man. It was cool. I met Cheech and Chong the same way, man. So I mean, it was cool. I don't mind paying a little bit to pay, you know, for memories like that.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's a cool ass picture,
right there,
man.
to meet Cheech and Chong, ain't it?
Hey, yeah, that's the shit right there, dude.
Trailer Park Boys.
No, I love Trailer Park Boys too, but Cheech and
Oh,
Chong, that's like the gold standard right there, man. Fuck. I mean, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? That's fucking.
Yeah, they was
that's
good,
legendary.
man. Hey, they was cool dudes too, though, man. They wasn't there just trying to rush people on down the road either. They was good dudes. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah, man.
They was good. They was good people.
You know, I've started to see all of them show up in other shit, other movies and shit. I seen Bubbles in something the fucking other day, and no glasses or nothing. And it took me a little while watching this shit. I don't remember what it was to realize
he was a lawyer. He was a lawyer in a show not too long ago, right?
I think that was, man.
Mike Smith, yeah, he was a lawyer. I looked at my girl. I said, "That's Bubbles." She said, "No, it ain't." So I googled it just to see, and I said, "Yeah, Mike Smith." I said, "Told you it was Bubbles." I just knew it was him.
Man.
He didn't have the glasses.
All right, Cookie. Yeah, it took me a minute to figure him out. Check this out. Tell me what's going on in this photo, dude.
Oh, me and Sexy Sam Dollar. That was, you know, they're at Moondog Wrestling. If you was there any kind of time at all, you're gonna do a lumberjack strap match. You mean for real? You're gonna do it. And I had came to the ring. I believe this was gonna be against Big Daddy LaFonce. So there's me and Sexy in the ring. Me and Sexy in the ring waiting on him. Of course, Big Daddy came in the ring, whooped me, took my shoulder pads off of me, threw me out in the crowd about, I don't know, shit, too many times. And the fans tore my ass up. But you know, it was all in fun, man. They tore my ass up though. I was in probably 2 or 3 lumberjack strap matches.
Hey, I got a picture on the show.
Wore dress. You know, everybody got you a manager of any sort comes in there, you're gonna wear a dress sometime or another.
Hey, speaking of dress, I got 2 pictures. You just I actually got you in a dress, and I'm finna show you a picture of what I'm assuming was a fucking strap match. Hold on, there we go. Let's pull this up. All right, this right there should go with might as well, even if it ain't the same time, like you said. If you worked at Moondogs, you're gonna do some strap matches, some dress matches, some fucking lumberjack matches. You're gonna do a bunch of crazy shit. So
it's gonna happen. You gonna
tell us about the back right here.
Oh, that was the back. That was the march after the strap match. Yeah. Yeah, they tore my ass up. They tore the Pimp Daddy up that night. They couldn't wait to get there. We had a lot of violent fans in OCO, man. You know, they really did. They motherfuckers are tacky and shit for real, taking. I mean, I've been a lot of places they were jumping, but the fans back then, they was hot crowd, man.
Look, man, I'll be watching. Huh? I'm glad you said that because nowadays these fans don't even whoop your ass like they used to. Look, sometimes I'll be watching these lumberjack strap matches at these shows, and these fans be barely whooping these motherfuckers, and I'm sitting there thinking, damn, these some bitch ass fans. I mean, it just really, dude. Hey, carry your ass to Osceola, Arkansas, and do a fucking lumberjack strap match. You better do like Sam, put on about 16 sweatshirts, man, because you're going to get your goddamn ass whooped, man. It's just simple as that, dude. Well, Cookie, I got 1 or 2 more pictures out for you, and then we will wrap this thing up, man. I think it's...
I got my ass whooped there. Pimp Daddy got his ass whooped.
Let me see what I got here for you, Cookie. All right. All right, you said this guy's name earlier. Fucking legend in the wrestling business. Cool ass dude. I actually only met him once or twice. I think twice. I worked a couple of shows he was on in Arkansas. But fucking legend. Simple as that. All time great.
Yeah, beautiful Bobby. I knew it was coming. Yeah, Bobby. Man, look, he's the guy who will come in the dressing room and sit down. He, you met. There's a lot of them like that though. That come in, just sit down, don't think he's no different. Just hey, how you doing? And did his thing, man. Was a real good dude. I got to talking to him. We just talked, and I asked him. I said, you care we take a picture? And he was like, man, only if you get the broom. Bobby, he liked that broom gimmick. It tickled him. He liked that broom. He did. He liked the broom gimmick. It tickled him. He liked it a lot.
That's
So
cool
yeah,
shit.
that made me feel good. No, hey, if nobody else ever liked the broom gimmick, thought it was there, Bobby ain't like the shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
there you go, man. Hey, that right there is a fucking seal of approval, dude. Simple as that, man.
Yeah. I would have loved to be able to bring the Midnight. I would have loved to been able to bring the Midnight Express out, with the broom.
Oh yeah, man.
That
That's
would have
fucking.
been nice.
Hey, that dude's one of the very best.
I was like 12. Huh?
I said he is a fucking legend, man. I grew up on Bobby. I grew up on Bobby Eaton, man. Watching Bobby Eaton. All right, I got one more for you, Cookie.
He touched a lot of people when he talked to him. He was good people.
I got one more for you, and then we'll wrap this motherfucker up and fucking get back to life, man. Right there. Tell me about that fucking picture. Speaking of legends.
Memphis in May, man. That's a good story behind it. I think this was like shit. This was before I was in the business. This is shit. I was about 20 years old probably. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was drinking that night. And I'm gonna keep it real. I was drinking that night. And I was probably high on a little meth. Don't worry, nobody. Yeah, I tried the shit.
Hey man,
I didn't like it. But
look, who ain't been drinking on meth, Cookie? Come on now, we've all done that. Fuck.
Man, I have a bunch of kids, and right now they're all great, living good, and none of them made. I mean, that's a father's wish around this area, man. Just don't smoke the meth. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of them smoke the drain, but I can't disapprove of that. But yeah, Dougie Fresh. Memphis in May, you know how the setup is. If you go to Memphis in May, you have a couple different stages and different artists performing on each one. So Jerry Lee Lewis was actually performing before him. And I had went to the side of the gate and talked to one of his entourage. I said, hey man, what's the chances of me taking a picture with the killer? He looked at me, he said, are you fucking crazy? Nobody takes a picture with the killer. And I was like, okay. So I went to the concert, and then Doug came on stage, and he was up there doing his thing. I looked up at his entourage, and I said, what's up, man? I said, can I get a picture? And they called me up there, and he's like, I told him, I said, I've been a fan of Doug's since like 1985, cassette tape. I had a Dougie Fresh cassette tape, Slick Rick, when I was shit.
Yeah.
Around that time, 85, and he's like, cool. So I got to hang out a little bit with them, but like I said, I remember I did meth that night because I didn't want to hang out too long. I just wanted to get that picture and get on down the road and see what else is going on Bill Street.
Yeah, I hear you. That's cool picture though, man. Cool, man.
Huh? Oh, hey, that's a legendary moment. And dude was cool. Like I said, his family, his daddy was. I said, man, when I told the dude, thank you for bringing up, he said, good. He said, I'm Doug's father, and Doug's father was cool, man. Doug's father, he actually was traveling with his parents. You're in Memphis and May. Doug Fresh had mom and dad was there with him.
That's cool. Well, look, Cookie, we're gonna start wrapping this thing up. I want you to stay with me just a couple more minutes. I got a couple things I need to plug. First of all, once again, I want to let everybody know. More than likely, no Buster Unmasked this Wednesday. Like I said, hadn't heard from Nix. I'm assuming that means she's not going to show. So more than likely not. But the very next Wednesday, September 13th, we're going to do the very first KAW reunion tour update. We're going to have Johnny Morton on. He's going to tell us a little bit more about what's going on with this KAW reunion tour and the PKAW. Pretty cool thing going on, man. We'll see what's going on with that. But before that, on next Sunday, September 10th, because this ain't going to be a weekly show. I actually don't know how often this is going to be. I'm hoping every 2 weeks, but it's not going to be a weekly show whatsoever. This Wrestling with Weed, it's going to be ever so often. Next week, I've got a new show called All Bullshit Aside. Brand new show, and I'll tell you about it when I get this up, Cookie. Dude, I appreciate you, man, for coming on, man. Like I said, there wasn't no other first guest for this. This probably wouldn't have.
I choose pretty well through the history of my life. You know, like I said, I've had fun with you, Buster. I feel nice. I feel
yes,
lovely.
sir, man.
I think I might go there and cross my legs and just sit there and watch a little TV or something. Not doing
there
nothing.
You go, man. I'm fixing it.
Yeah, watch a little TV.
I'm fixing to feed my big ass. Look,
Huh?
Cookie, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got, listen, September 10th, next Sunday, very first debut episode of All Bullshit Aside with Hollywood Little. Hollywood Little's got some shit on his mind, been on his mind for a little while. He's been looking for a way to voice his thoughts and opinion, a platform, and he's got it next Sunday, September 10th, All Bullshit Aside. And here's the thing about this show, Cookie. It's a show where if you got a problem with the wrestling business itself, a promoter, a booker, a owner, another wrestler, or just something about the business that you see that you think shouldn't be going on, or you think ought to change, just any kind of thing that anything that's beneficial to the wrestling business, to get it out there. This ain't a shit starting show. This is a show to give guys a place to voice their opinion. That honestly, Cookie, I seen the look on your face when I said this ain't a shit starting show. Truthfully, here's what's wrong with the wrestling business around here. Everybody takes everything so fucking personal. There needs to be a space where you can come on, and if you look, we ain't gonna be talking no bullshit. If you got a true grievance with something about the business, or with somebody in it, there should be a space where it can get out there in the open. There's a safe space. Now, we know everybody's pricks and everybody takes shit personally, but that's a big problem. It's one thing if you're attacking people's personal stuff, but if it's about the business and it could benefit the business, then people need to hear it, man. It's as simple as that. It's all bullshit aside, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. All bullshit aside. You're going to get what you get no matter what, and that's what you're going to get.
I'll definitely watch it, man, just for the comments and shit. I'm ready.
Well, we'll see how it goes, dude. I don't know how it'll go,
people's feathers and shit. Yeah.
Look, Cookie, brother, I done decided I'm going fucking rogue. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to post what I want. I'm going to say what the fuck I want. And I'm not going to compromise my integrity anymore for any reason. If anybody out there don't like what I say, I mean, it is what it is. You can try to kick my ass. I don't know how that'll go for you. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but whatever, man. I really could use a good ass whooping, Cookie. I'll be honest with you. I ain't really been in a real fight in probably 10 years. So, whatever, dude. And I ain't trying to be a prick about that. I'm just saying, motherfuckers, it ain't like I bash people, Cookie. You know that. I mean, anytime I comment on something, it's usually either something that's being done wrong about the wrestling business or even stuff that's done right. And I'm sick of having to compromise and censor my thoughts. And that's the one thing the Buster Unmasked, the way it formerly was, couldn't exist because it's fueled by gas, Cookie. And if you piss everybody off and you ain't got no gas, you ain't got no show. You know what I mean? It's simple as
I'll
that.
definitely watch it. Yeah.
But I mean, from now on, everybody's gonna get Buster fucking Unmasked. I'm done. You can either take what I say and like it, lump it, use it, maybe to, if you think it's right, maybe use it and do something with it. I don't know, but I'm not going to censor myself anymore, Cookie. Hollywood's not going to censor himself on all bullshit aside. And I feel all bullshit aside with Cookie St. James somewhere. I know how you are. You get that wild hair up your ass, dude.
No, I'm trying not to live like that, Buster. I'm trying to. I don't want no smoke with none of them dudes, man. I don't. I don't even look at wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean I'm not gonna come October 26th, Jackson, Tennessee, old sliding ride rodeo arena, KW reunion? I'll be there for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun, but I don't watch it. I don't. I mean, I like seeing these dudes on Facebook. You know, got the heat here and there doing that. I read into that sometimes. That's my ghetto newspaper in the morning times. Sometimes.
Hey, it's good take a shit material, man.
I mean, you know, it just a smile. I smile because people be going all out, put their business. I'm not gonna call a dude up. Dude puts his business out there and cries all the time, boo-hooed. And
oh my God!
Actually, several people do. Several people do. If you ever see me on Facebook and there's a post where I'm crying or talking about life in general, like boo-hoo, I've been hacked.
There you go, man. Look, I understand the wrestling drama, but I don't understand everybody putting their personal business out there now.
And then when you comment, then they get mad. You know, I mean, why put it out there then? Hell, I mean, I'm gonna comment sometimes. I mean, this
don't make it public.
I throw a little smoke on the fire. Look, I throw a little gas on the fire. I'll do that. I've been known to instigate just a little bit. I don't mean no harm.
Hey,
I just get tickled with what people post on Facebook and this.
Look, Cookie. Tell them that broom ain't just made for sweeping. You can turn it upside down. That's how you stir that pot, huh?
Hey, trying to go rest his life in peace, man. Just give peace a chance.
Look, we got a comment from Charlie Kingston, man. This is a young dude, super fucking talented. Been around the business a pretty good while, but really only been wrestling year and a half, maybe not even quite that long in the ring. Probably a little over a year. Come a long way in that time, man. But he wants to know. It's the question: who's higher, man? Are you hiring me or am I hiring you?
Well, it don't matter. I feel good. Do you feel good?
Dude, look, man, I don't normally smoke like this anymore either, dude. I'm fucking good. I'm like a wino now. I'm out, dude. I'll be honest with you, man. I guess it's the tie, man. We gonna call this one a tie.
I'm gonna smoke another one here as well. I mean,
it depends on how late I'm gonna be up, man.
I'll probably stay up to about 11. I got one more in me.
There you go, man. One more in you, man. I'm gonna go on and say this, dude. If you got one more in you, Charlie, I'm gonna forfeit the battle to the Wizard of Weed, the connoisseur of cannabis, Mr. Bud Sweat and Tears himself, man. You the winner, Cookie, because I don't think I got one more in me tonight, dude.
I don't want to be the winner. I'm cool.
Dude,
you feel good? No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about after we finish this, I'm probably going to actually burn another joint before the night's over with.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no competition with me, brother. Just as long as you feel nice and I feel nice, we got the job accomplished, man.
Hey, great show, dude. I appreciate you so much for coming on. Look, we got one more comment from Mark McGee again. Well, we're fucking moved it. He said it's been cool kicking it and smoking with y'all. Mark, I'm glad you stick with us. I know this comment's been up here a few minutes. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Charlie had another thing is all emojis. I can't hardly see them, and I don't understand these motherfuckers anyway, Cookie. So, Charlie, you gonna have to type real words, my man. If you gonna get a pop out of me, dude, type real words because I don't understand that. I'm old, man. I don't understand that bullshit, but I can't even tell what these motherfuckers are. A bunch of laughing faces. Yeah, we're high, dude. It's as simple as that, man. It came together, though, Cookie. I'll be honest with you, man. I'll be truthful with everybody out there. I've had more fun on this show than anything I've done. It felt good to kind of be back.
I thank you for having me as a guest.
Dude, you wasn't a guest, man. You was here's the thing. You have a open invitation, whether you use it or not. From here on out, anytime I do a podcast, I'm gonna just send you a link. And even if I don't talk to you, I'm gonna just hit you with a link, and it's in there. And if you decide you want to pop in, you can pop right on in the show, man. Anytime you want to.
I appreciate that.
Man, you christened. You helped me break that wine bottle or that bong that bong open on this show, man. I appreciate it, dude, man. Like I said, there wasn't no other first guest than you, brother. No other first guest, Cookie.
Yes, sir.
Dude,
I had fun, Buster. Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. I'll see you down the road, my brother.
All right, homie. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.
All right, y'all. That was it. The very first episode of Wrestling with Weed. I don't know whether you liked it. I don't really know whether you didn't. But I can tell you this. From this point forward, you're getting real Buster H.R. Johnson. You're getting real Big Buster. Unmasked, uncensored, unfucking filtered. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to call out what I want to call out. I'm going to talk about the good shit that I see, too. This ain't something. I'm not on a snipe hunt for anybody. I'm on a snipe hunt for wrestling. Quit bullshitting and let's make some fucking good wrestling that people fucking care about around this area. It's been so fucking long since we've had wrestling that you could actually give a fuck about. Let's get some fucking wrestling that makes people care. Quit pussyfooting around. Quit bullshitting. Let's get some fucking wrestling that we can get behind. I'm sick of the bullshit. Let's get it together. This is the Memphis fucking Mid-South area. Fucking one of the most richest grounds in the history of the fucking wrestling business. Simple as that. In the fucking history of the wrestling business, pretty much everything fucking starts right here. Let's get it together, guys. No more bullshit. Wrestling with Weed, the fucking podcast, episode 1. We're done, man. Thank y'all guys for watching, and we'll see y'all next